Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. I'm French and we're going to craft together. I'm still in the middle of sorting my craft room, so I have limited supplies. And something that I don't do often and that I should do more is do something with playing cards. So I've taken a bunch out and I want to make something different probably to the things I've made before. So I'm just going to grab what's around me and we'll see what I can manage to make. So I have here what are called tarot cards in French. It's a special game. It's nothing with the future, the past, or things like this. It's not divinatory. It's just normal card set. I'm not sure why some people found it interesting to put strikes on them, but we're going to do something with these. And then I have normal plain. Well, this is tarot as well, a different one. These are a letter game. These are plain cards. These are quite normal as well. So I like the backs a lot. So I'm probably going to alter the front in most of them. So, well, let's start. So, let's pick a card. Let's pick a big one. Let's pick this one. And let me put the others on the side. So as I've mentioned, I shouldn't say I have limited supplies because my room is full of things. They're just nowhere to be found. So I think with the first one, what I would like to do is take some pieces of scrap paper and maybe sort of make a collage just to hide, because I don't like the strippy thing. Maybe we can get a ruler. You know how much I love working with scraps. And I'm just going to cover it completely with scraps. I think this one. And then we'll see how it goes. So let's grab some more scrappy bits, which I should have next to me. I have 6 by 6. Why not? Let's take a strippy. Then ruler. What do we have here? We have some bonds. Let's take one. Well done, Sophie. Exactly what you wanted to do, isn't it? Yeah, sort of. Okay. So I have a little of music paper, which was on the wet wipe. So I'm just going to do like this. Sorry about the light. I haven't had time yet to figure out how to put things in the right way so that we don't have this shadow light thing. I will in time. Oh, I just found a strippy. But yeah, I think I'll need a couple more days and then everything will be sorted. And then it'll just be a matter of me remembering where I did put things. So we have a scrap here. I can't wait for the moment where I'll be able to craft normally. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to take my glue stick. I do have glue papers somewhere next to me. So up, I'm just going to do that. So good amount of glue. And I'm just going to put my little strippies on them. I'm not inking them, as you can see. They don't need to overlap. There we go. So just making sure it is glued to my card. Where is the wet? Yeah, they're there. Oh. But I haven't found my baby ones. So I just need to make do with what I have, which is fun, I must say. It's a bit harder to come up with an idea because I can't see my stash, but it's also fun to make do with what you have inside. So scissors, and I'm just going to maybe, if I can, cut the excess off without cutting the card. There. And the little strippy. There. So we already have quite a nice looking piece of paper. So what could we do with it? I think we could glue a little piece of ephemera just to make it even nicer. And then I think I might want to make a sort of a pocket with vellum, because I do have a lot of vellum sheets that are printed. Let me show you. So I do have a lot of these. They are colored. They come in a thing like this. For those of you who are in Europe, they are from Action. So the sort of a Dollar Tree. There are some that I will probably never ever use. There are some that I've used occasionally. They come in different sort of palette of colors, and some of them are pretty cute, I think. So, you know, we have them. Let's use them. And if you don't have them, you could always print something on vellum. I know it is possible. I have never done it myself, but it is something we could do. This is something else. This is, ooh, this is shiny. Shiny cardstock. Never used. We'll see. Let me put this on the side. We need something. I like this one, but it won't come out too much. So let's see if we can find one with a bit more color. Either this one, no, or I think they're meant to be peonies, but I'm not sure. Well, you know, you've got to start somewhere, so let's try to do something with this. So I want a pocket. Do I want it ripped, or do I not want it ripped? That's the question. Let's try to rip and we'll see how that goes. Okay. So it's a bit too big. That's my daughter. There we go. Looks quite nice, I think. So I'm just going to... I would love to ink it. Do we have ink? Well, we have a dauber and we have walnut stain. So that's what we're going to use. And it's glued on my fingers now. Up. Cat hair. The cats and the dogs are so lost because of the change of rooms. I'm going to take out Barely Art, see if it doesn't, if the paper doesn't shrink then. Just putting the glue on two sides. Okay. And do we have anything on the desk that sort of looks like ephemera? We probably do. Yeah. So I'm going to ink my little picture. Let's use the glue stick. So I have quite a big stash of playing cards. Would I buy them again? Probably not, because they're not something I use a lot, and I've never used them like this as a background for something else. Just making sure this is glued. Do I have smaller scissors? Yes, I do. I'm just going to do this. So here we have a little card. I would love to send the back, but no clue where the sending disc might be. So I'm just not going to. So things are not going to be crunched, they're going to be rather neat. What could we put in here? Do we have something else? Well, you know, we could put anything in the little pocket. So that's one. Let's take another playing card and just put these back together. These I love. I really like them. Let's see if I can find something to distress them with. In the drawers. Oh, everything has moved in the drawer as we moved. So, found this. So I'm just going to distress my card. Oh, that one doesn't want to stay. It doesn't. Okay. Now let's do the last side. We can ink it now. Maud, tu peux le faire sortir de ma chambre, s'il te plaît? I'm going to ink both sides. There. So, we have a little card. What could we do? What could we put on our little card? I think we can put any little piece of ephemera that we want. I think it's a must to ink it, otherwise it will look too plain. But that's a me thing, of course. So in the course of moving the craft room, I've realized how much stuff I have. And I've been banned by my daughter, the youngest one, to buy some sorts of items. So I am not allowed to buy any more postcards. I have drawers and drawers of postcards. Bear with me. I did find some sending paper. Yippee. So I'm just going to briefly send a little bit the back. not necessarily everywhere, just crunch it up like this. So I went to pick up some postal stamps. Let's see, so here it's in my drawer with postal stamps where I have more recent ones. I still have some older ones, but not that many. So it's just a matter of finding something. Isn't this pretty? Little bird. Too big. We have an old one. Might be better like this. Oh, it actually might not be better. Shall we just put a piece of it? I think we can. Yeah, so I'm banned from buying postcards. I banned myself from buying more atlases because I have so many. I can't buy any more encyclopedias. What else did I say I had too many of? I think very old books I have enough as well. Yeah, lots of things. Magazines. Old papers, old documents. Yeah, I'll show you how many I have. It doesn't make any sense. So that's the second one we've done. Let's grab another one like this. What else did I bend myself from getting? I'm looking. Yeah, old papers, definitely. Also cheap scrapbook paper that I use for my masterboards. I think I might have enough for a lifetime. Next video I might try to do something with a scrapbook paper because I never do. I also have some Stemperia ones that could definitely be used. I should have done that afterwards because I had something in mind which I can't do like this. Well, it'll be for the next one. Yeah, postcards, my goodness. It's good that we did this room change because then, it makes me realize what I do have, what I can still get. But believe you me, it is not that much. I'm set for life, I think. What I could get is hardware, because that I don't have a lot of. So, what are we going to do with you? Ooh, scratchy, scratchy. I'm still looking what I have on my desk. So I have bits of ephemera. I have scraps. What are you? You're a little label. A bigger label. I have some tiny people that are not so tiny. A label. Don't have that much on my desk. Could we do sort of a pocket as well here? Maybe it's something very, very simple. And then we can send this side as well. I think if we don't try, we'll never know. Already Okay. I don't have that many little things, do I? No. No, I don't. I have a gentleman. And I didn't cut this one myself. It was actually already like this when I got it. Oh my God, there's so much dust and the sanding doesn't help. So my hands are filthy. Let me just get... So they're just cute little inserts. You could obviously put something in it. Okay, are you glued? Yeah, you seem to be. So that's another one. Now, this one I'm not going to sand. I'm going to take one of the big ones. Well, actually, I am going to sand it, but not just now. I think I want to cover this with washi tape. What washi tape do I have on my desk? I have this one, this one, this one. That is fabric tape. I have one here. And I even think that I have a box that I've never used, never opened. They're nice. They are nice, so maybe we can use that series. Oh God. Glue, cat hair, and dust. And ink. Now. My goodness, let me just try to get a bit of the dust out. Okay, something a bit lighter. London, Paris. No clue. Two. Washi tape is another thing that I can't buy. Because I have so many. I need to use them. Okay. A butterfly one. How can things go wrong with butterflies? I could have sent the card beneath, but I didn't. And I think it doesn't really matter. This one we've done. Yes, this one we've done. We've not done the boat one. Come on. And the last one. There we go. I'm thinking, I know it shows. Am I going to go around with my washi tapes? No, I'm not. I'm just going to cut them around. Exactly what I wanted to do. Up, up. I don't even have a bin yet. I have a bin pouch. Okay, there we go. That looks cute. I don't think I want to distress the edges. I don't think, but I want to ink it. I'm not going to distress the back. I like it. It looks vintage enough. So what are we going to put on this one? Simple as that. Let's just do simple things. And if you want, you can make a duck spot out of her, which is what we are going to do. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a minute to dry. And there you go. You have a lovely card with a duck spot. Yay! Don't know what to do with these ones. I like the back, so I think I would probably cut these one out. And if I did this in a neat way, then I could put some acetate behind. But I don't think I'm going to have the skills to do that neatly. Bear with me. There. Okay. We've got the good ruler, so let's see if I can do that. Chances are I'm not going to. Okay. That's one. That's two. One, two. One and two. And two. Okay. This ruler does sort of change everything for me because it helps me not to move while I'm cutting. One, two, three. Okay, and the last one. Got to do it the other way around. Okay, let's hold our breath. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. So this is what we have. We have lovely little pieces, and we're going to use some of them. And I just think I need a piece of acetate. There we go. I have a little scrap of acetate. Let me just get these a bit like this. So, scrap of acetate. I'm going to put it I'm going to do something like this with the E. Well, what's left of the E in front. So there we are. We're going to let it dry just a little bit. Let me put it on the side. So let's put the tip on the glue. Sort of, yes. Let's get I really want to use these ones because that annoys me. Shall we do something with stamps? Because we have so many of them that I'm not really going to use otherwise. Oh, come on. So we have a glue book, which is a page. And I'm just going to glue some stamps randomly. Taking on purpose the ones that I'm not going to use otherwise. And it's not that they're not nice, it's just they're not necessarily my style. But when you do something like this, usually the outcome is quite nice. Okay. This. We need a couple more. Maybe that one. Pierre Mesmer. He was a political guy, but I can't remember what he was doing. No, I don't want you there. I want you there. Come back to me. What are they playing? Oh, this is from Afghanistan. Volleyball. It's not the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Afghanistan. Oh, these ones I really, really like. From Mongolia. I have a couple of them still. Belgium. So we need a couple more. Brazil. Traveling through junk journaling. Stamps. Postal stamps. Oh, Father Christmas. Father Christmas. And my daughter loves on her own. Oopla. Finland. And there we go. See? When they're collaged, I think they're actually quite nice. I'm going to let them dry a bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to look for a piece of ephemera that we could use. Do I have smaller scissors? I do. I don't know how the weather is with you, but here it's getting really, really warm, which is not necessarily a good thing, because it shouldn't be that warm now. And all our fruits are going crazy. We're going to have so many strawberries. And we have so many different kinds of strawberries in the garden. We have white ones. There are small ones, we have white ones, there are bigger ones, we have red ones, but different origins. And they all replanted themselves, so we have like a quarter of the garden which is covered in strawberries. And I'm just letting them live their best life. And yeah. Cherries are almost ripe already. It's just normal. They shouldn't be before, you know, the end of June, July. No, 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 no. No, no, Sissy. No, no. It's not. The cats are going to be quite happy because I've, when the room will be finished, there will have lots of places for them. Little baskets, little beds. But not everything is installed yet. And hopefully by then they won't need to come on my desk or on my lap all the time. Same applies to the dog. We've ordered a lot of cute things for them. We're almost there. little feet. Yeah, I've cut off a finger. Well, we're inclusive, so we do welcome chicken with just three fingers. Okay, just the last bit. I'm going to try to ink it. Hopefully I will not ruin it. Okay. How do you call this part of the rooster? Well, for the chicken, we call it crête. Or I think for the roosters it's fraise, which is the same word as strawberry. I think I'm going to go with this glue. Ooh. Make up your mind. Either you pour too much or not enough. But you can't do both. Okay. Little rooster. Traveling rooster. It's the emblema. It's the French. Yeah, we call it emblema. Well, you are not going to be there. So it's the French animal. You know, whenever there's a rugby game or a football game, soccer game, I mean, you have the rooster. No clue why. Maybe because we make a lot of noise. And we're very proud. Probably. Oh no, Sophie, you're cutting the card. Oh, too bad. Too bad. Oh, one more corner. There we go. And that's another one. Quite cute. You could put something on the back if you wanted. I don't. I just think they're nice inserts like this. Very cute. So we have the one that was drying, which is here. We're going to cut card. As best as we can. Okay, we're going to ink around. I could have inked the inside before, but I'm going to do what I can. Not too bad. And we had kept the little bits there. And I still want to use them. Yeah, I think I want to do something like that. Yeah, don't know why I put glue everywhere. I did it again. I did put glue everywhere. No, kitty cat, you're behind my back. And this one you could use as a pocket. You could glue it on a journal page. I think that's what I would do. Am I going to put you here or here? I don't know. Well done, Sophie. Come on. So let's give it a minute to dry. So we have a nice little window. I'm thinking, I know it shows. You could also cut one of these in two. If you don't put the little things on top, you cut this in two. You put them on the side, you use nothing. You just cut them and you put them on the side, and they're like shutters. You can make them like shutters. Maybe we'll do that, not today, because otherwise the video is going to be far too long. But yeah, that's an idea that I will keep and maybe do in the very near future. So we have another one. And I did take this one out on purpose. What did I want to do with it? What did I want to do with it? Let me think. Should we do another pockety thing? I think we could. I do have a piece of postcard, but I don't think I want to use it. Do I have more ephemera pieces? I do, but they're a bit big. We have labels. I have stamps. And I do have this. What sort of goodiness do we have in here? What other sorts of goodiness? Don't know where these come from. They're washi stickers, I think. Here we have a gentleman. We have gentlemen's, actually. Gentlemen, sorry. Where does that 15 come from? Is it a sticker? Yeah, it is. What else? What else? What else? These are all coming from encyclopedias, and they're recent ones, 20th century ones. And I think on these cards you can use like these sort of ones as well. They're quite nice. Somebody is listening to loud music. Maybe one of my neighbors. This one I like very much, but it's too big. Too big. We have a birdie. Let's get a couple of pieces out and let's see what we can make with them. Maybe a couple more cards. Another birdie. And these are Stamperia. Things that I will most likely never use. That's a shame. So let's see, what do we have here? I think we have our gentleman first, because I think he looks quite good. No, Sophie, you're not sending on your mat. You're sending on the glue page. Okay. Gentleman. Another thing, I'm not allowed to buy again our envelopes, whether they're new or very old. I have a ton of them, and I think that's enough. Crocodile. I think we're going to put a lot of eyelids. One, two, three, four. Just a matter of finding the right spot. 2, 3, 4. I moved. Well, that's the way it is. I don't care that they're not symmetrical. Sorry, kitty cat, I need eyelids. Okay, what eyelids do I want? What color do I want? I suppose red would be an answer, but I don't think I want red. Maybe I'll use these ones because I don't use them enough. They're matte. Why are they mixed with pins? I don't know. Can't remember what happened there. I think I got these from Dooding. But I must say, I like the metal ones, these ones better. I don't have a specific reason, I just like them better. I like the finish they give. Nah, nah, nah. Go back inside. Go back inside. There. Good boy. Not good boy. Does your crocodile does this as well? The side button which make it stay closed moves on its own every time I put an eyelid in place, and it's rather annoying. Sorry if the camera is moving. Trying my best not to have it moved so much. Am I going to have enough black ones? Maybe not. Did you? No. Talking to myself again. I have some others in another box. They're bigger than this. Again, they're matte. I think I have black ones and I have two kinds of reds. Never use them. And again, just because I don't like the finish, I think. Nothing else. They're not hard to put in place. They're just, yeah, not my thing. And these were, I think, rather expensive. I do order from Collaging. I order mainly glue and some Tim Holtz items, the ones that I use, so that good people, and sometimes another sort of tool. I've ordered one set of paper that I really like. I know Margaret used it as well. It's called Reminiscence. I'm not sure by whom it is. Well, that took us quite some time. Very happy. I've used a lot of them. Good. The eyelids back on the floor. Let's see. I had taken out some other ephemera that I really like. We're going to use the small ones. I think I might want to do something like this. Birdies. Let me glue that first. Let's ink the little bird. So that's actually a photograph from a book. A Dutch book. You can see from the writing at the back. It is Dutch. So here. Okay. We have a birdie. Is this a washi sticker? I don't know. Yep, it is. Well, I decided to glue like this, so that's how it will be. Could we add a little or a little label. That's cute as well. I'm going to ink around it. One more. Shall we make a last one? I think we shall. Shall we distress it? I would say yes, but I would need to find my distressing tool, which is probably somewhere on the desk, but God knows where. So, yeah, it is here. So let's give it a quick. My God, these are very, very sturdy, very hard to destroy. So thinking about it, cards are another thing that I shouldn't buy anymore. And so are like game pieces with numbers, letters, or anything that you can, you know, use, because I have so many of them, don't even know where to put them. And then you'll tell me, but Sophie, what's left? What are the things that you can get more of? I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to send this side as well? Let me think. Let me think. Maybe a bit. Okay. Give me the hippie-tippies. Okay, so we have lace. We have this. What is this? It's a label. We have let me first glue my lace. Then I'm going to ink my little bits. I need to make more of these. Again, something I'm not allowed to buy anymore because I have so many of them. We have a star. else do we have here? We're making sort of a little cluster. Why not? Okay. So I'm going to have my stem first. It's probably going to look nothing like the way I'd placed them before. Okay, that's one. We've made quite a few of them. This I think I got from, it's sort of a die-cut little booklet from Action. There are lots of them I can't use, but some of them were pretty. I hope I was not too much out of frame. If that's the case, well, I'm really, really sorry. I have to get used to the new setting. We need something on the left side, don't we? Oh no, that was okay. Washi tape, I guess. But which one? We have that one. That one. Which other one? Which other one has nice colors? That one. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this one, which is one I thrifted. Not sure, you know, from whom it is, but there's quite a lot of it on the roll. Yes, we like clustery thing. Okay, let me sort of push everything away and we'll look at what we've done today. Okay, we really did a lot. So let's look at them. We've made this one with a little pocket, with a nice gentleman, you know, nothing much on, you know, I think it's really, really cute. The back is sanded as well. We've made this one, which I really, really like. Really nice. We've made this one with a pocket, a vellum pocket. which I could have inked and didn't. We've made these ones with less light postal stamps and a rooster. We've made this one with washi tape and a little Tim Holtz person. Really like this one as well. We've used a birdie. Quite happy with this one as well. We've made this, which can be a sort of a pocket thingy that you could put in a journal, which I really like as well. We've made this one with a lot of eyelets. And we've made a little cluster one, which I really, really like as well. Good. Well, that was fun. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. And today is Wednesday, so I will see you again on Friday. Thank you for spending your time with me, and see you soon. Bye-bye.